Alright, everyone, welcome back to the Hollyoaks Weekly-ish Roundup, and it's time to talk about that kiss, that damn kiss. And it's time to talk about the Jeremy, Blake, and just the whole new iteration of the Blakes. As introducing Jeremy, who is Patrick's long-lost twin brother, who is more of a jokey, campier side. He's bisexual, apparently, perhaps. He is a lot looser. He seems a lot more fun. But on the surface, he may even be much worse than Patrick. Patrick was a controlling, abusive. He was the reason why Sienna was the way that she is. And obviously, there's a really good Metro article which kind of describes how, obviously, Sienna is just like how Ben Mitchell is who he is because of Phil. Sienna is who she is because of the abuse that she had with Patrick. The mental illness, the struggling, the possibly being crazy, the lengths she will go to protect herself. That is all inflicted because Patrick kept her fucking isolated for years. The relationship with Nico, the relationship with Dodger, the relationship with all of these, things that most people would never do, but she would do because, this is what she wants. They're trying to steal Nancy's life. All things that happened because of Patrick. Now, I will say, I'm probably one of the fucking Hollyoaks, maybe, because I do genuinely love Hollyoaks, and not to say that other people don't, because we all do. I'm always drinking the Kool-Aid. I roll with the punches. Despite being autistic, I'm very not resistant to change in my soaps. You tell me something's different, I go, okay, sound. So they recently made a thing that Jeremy is actually Dodger and Sienna's dad. But him and Anna were in a bad place. So his mum, Martha, allowed Patrick and Anna to raise the kids because Jeremy was in a state and he believed that Patrick was she believed that at least Patrick was stable. At least Patrick was a constant. At least he was safe. Obviously the fucking bad idea regardless, as Patrick with anything other than that, his desire for control and power over everything else, obviously most known in his storyline with Maxine and his abusive ways. And it's a rough one, right? It is a rough one because now we are changing the past. And in some ways we're changing the present as well, where Zoe recently just gave birth and it's like, bloody hell, it's 6 months. It's been 3. It's been 3 months, guys. It's been 3 months. Why are you doing this now? Just do it in the time jump. It doesn't matter about time then. But obviously, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not saying it's all good. And now we have now more together. Martha is kind of settled with Jeremy being at the Blakes, and he's actually quite content with it. Dilly has continued her weird relationship with Prince, which I think is fucking shit. If I was putting Dilly with anyone, it would be Ethan. Or if I was putting Sienna with anyone, it would be Ethan, not Vicky, because guess he needs to exit somehow, right? I will say, I don't think he dies. I still believe that in the Digital Spy article or the Metro article, they said he will not be killed off. I know people are resistant to believe it because a lot of things have changed already, but I'm going to trust that they wouldn't kill him off as he's probably the best new character in the last 5 years, roughly. He almost definitely is, and it would be a criminal shame to kill him off. Watch this happen in about 2 weeks where they actually do. But let's now talk about the Blakes. I enjoy this iteration of Jeremy because this version of Patrick. What the fuck his name? Patrick Sheffield, Jeremy Sheffield. I think it's Jeremy Sheffield. He gets to play a much looser, a much happier, a much less stoic version of the character. We get to see him having a lot more fun that Patrick would never find himself doing. He's not a snob, he's a gardener, and he has this weird backstory where it seems like he may have some, like, personality disorder. This is all speculation, none of it's been confirmed, but it seems like you don't know that side of me. That was all implied. But now that he knows that Sienna is his kid, he's now changed his views. He's no longer wanting to murder them, which is a good sign. And he spends an episode, I believe it's the Monday 26th. He spends the episode dancing around and drinking. They're all having fun. Sienna and Dilly go to pick up the kids, and he and Liberty kiss. And then they say something like, "Oh, bloody hell, you just reminded me of your mum so much." Okay. Okay, this is a bit weird now. Okay. Bit strange. Bit awkward. Not really a fan. And they very lackadaisical just go, "Ah, bloody hell, shouldn't have done that. Should we not do it again?" Yeah, why? No, I'm done. Now, I've seen a lot of outrage towards this, and I've seen a lot of outrage towards the Blake in general. And it's shaping this narrative of, you have the Frankie and JJ stuff, which is genuinely fantastic and is probably my favorite Hollyoaks storyline of all time. And I say that genuinely, it's not just recency bias. I do genuinely believe it is a fucking fantastic storyline. The acting's great. Isabel Smith is absolutely fucking phenomenal. Ashley Taylor Dawson as Darren, and I believe it's Ryan. I'm pretty sure I kept fucking up that name. Ryan Mulvey. There we are. Well, I got his name wrong at all times. Yeah, so where does it leave the Blakes? I enjoy the Blake dynamic currently. I like the fact that we get to have Patrick back, in a sense. The actor is tremendous, and I like the range that it opens up. And if they kind of shave off him wanting to murder them, I think it will lead to a good more couple of years as we establish the Blake family as one of the key cornerstones of Hollyoaks, because it is. And Sienna is a Hollyoaks success story. She was introduced in, I believe, 2013, 2014? I think it was like roughly 2013. 2012. Fuck me. Never mind. Yeah, we introduced her in November 2012. She has the relationship with Dodger. She has a relationship with Warren. She has a relationship with Brody, the affair with Summer. As said before, at this point, she is Hollyoaks royalty. She is up there with Steve, with Mercedes, and Sienna, of course. Like, those are the three characters of this era. I highly fucking refuse to let them discard. And, you know, take what you want with Liberty. She's okay. I've never really found her particularly interesting. She's done good stuff when she's needed to, but, like, I've never really vibed with her too much. And then you have Dilly, who also, just similar to Ethan, is one of the better characters they've made in the last couple of years. The retcon twist where she is at first, I mean, I still think the Rafe, Dilly, Sienna, Ethan stuff, that was fucking great. I was like, fucking, who's that? The guy from fucking Matilda with a chocolate cake. Oh, there's too much. Oh, fuck it, I'll do ghost more. I was like that fucking guy. Because it's like, yes. The twists, the turns, and then it results in fucking Dilly and Sienna being sisters. But now this changes, but it doesn't change that much. Because they are still gonna treat themselves like sisters. You know? They are still gonna treat themselves like they are family, because they are family, and that's what you need to keep Dilly on the show. Especially with Ethan leaving, you do need that little fucking extra bit of family to keep her there. I mean, it's why I think Cindy was fucked off in the first place, because hey, who's her family? She has Curtis and Tom, and they don't fucking interact on screen. And Dave, but all the Dave families either dead or gone. So does this ruin Patrick? Does this ruin Sienna? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we have to. Obviously, we're removing some of the past, and we should never be in a position where we have to. But I'm not outraged that they're doing it. As long as they don't fucking do it for literally everything. You know? As long as they don't go... As long as they don't take away something like integral, where it's like, bloody hell, Leah, you're not actually stealing Amy's kid, lol. Don't know why that was the example, but it's the only example that came to my brain. But I don't think it ruins it. I still think it's... it somewhat respects the history while keeping everything being able to move forward, and you can maneuver it into something that probably isn't going to be better, but it is something that I will accept if we still keep this. Because look, I will take Jeremy Blake. He is fantastic. It's nice to see the actor get to show a bit more versatility, and he already has made a lot of impact and probably one of the better recent newcomers. And I do genuinely enjoy it. And it still keeps Sienna up here. It still keeps Dilly up here. Liberty's fucking about below, but, you know. Is it weird? Is it weird? And are we gonna get to weird places in this thing? Yes, they're the fucking Blakes, man. What do you not understand? The family's fucked. Sienna and fucking Dodger. Sienna wanted to fuck her twin brother. Maybe not twin, but wanted to fuck her brother. The actual incest. You know? Like, it's the Blakes. They're fucked up. And it's not a way to describe fucking... It doesn't work with all families, because not all families are this intentionally fucked up in the soap world. Like... you know, Nico was an incest child. The family's fucked. I don't think it ruins anything. Is it still posing some questions? Perhaps. But at the end of the day, I am first just happy that Hollyoaks is still on. Because each time I'm going to be like that fucking kid who's in care. Just like, maybe this time Hollyoaks will stick the landing. I'm really liking it in Hollyoaks. And then suddenly it's like, 3 episodes. Oh, bloody hell. Guess I'll pack the things up then. You know, I'm glad that, I'm sorry, that's a really crude, fucking rough analogy, but I find it funny because I'm a dick. But Hollyoaks in a place where it has the chance to get shit canned. It has the chance to get axed. There's a genuine chance that after the 25th, after this next anniversary, which is 2025, 30th? I don't fucking know. 25th? I don't fucking know. I've watched Hollyoaks for like 4 years now. Leave me alone. But there's a genuine chance it gets axed. So I'm going to do my best to enjoy everything that it does whilst it happens. And I don't want to turn to one of the people who are fucking one of the doomsayers where I was like, bloody hell, Hollyoaks is fucking shit. It's going to get axed. Nah. Because it will leave a hole, and I will be genuinely sad if that happens, and that's why I try to do my bit by continuing to explain how much I am enjoying it, and I am enjoying it. And I think with all that said, let's talk about that damn kiss. It's a bit awkward, but ultimately unremarkable. I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think we're devaluing the legacy. There is an argument to say that they are they're weighing the Frankie and JJ storyline down with a fucking anchor with all the other shit going on. But at the end of the day, it's a soap. Not all storylines are made equal. Not all storylines are made to win awards. And yeah, sure, you probably should be doing it. But like I said, we've had a lot of peaks this year. And it's hard to keep that momentum, especially when you're having to navigate both a lot of the cast members being axed working with a lesser crew, and now having to figure out how you're going to fucking navigate this new format. Like, I feel like people aren't giving the writers and the producers and the Hollyoaks team much credit, because they've been dealt a shit sandwich, and they're trying to figure out how to make it into a shit fucking salad. And it's quite a hard thing to do when you are still having to produce the fucking show. But with all that said, that's another edition of Hollyoaks. Let's talk about that damn kiss. Hope you enjoyed it. I thought this video probably one of my better ones. You know, I'm firing all cylinders, had a nice break, so I hope people enjoyed this one. But all in all, keep on watching for the Hollyoaks, and if not, for the EastEnders. Thank you for watching. I've been Ash from Watching Walford. See you next time. Bye-bye.